Welcome back to another episode of Bass Bros, and today, guys, we got a special guest. Yeah, it's Kevin. Like, actually, who is this guy? I don't really know who he is anymore.
I'm back.
This is his first time on the kayaks all year. Third time fishing if you want to count ice fishing, but, you know, we kind of suck at that. So it's crazy. Hopefully we can get him on some big ones this year because, like I said, he hasn't been really fishing at all. Big school guy now. Anyways, we're both going to use some Topwater because look at how calm it is this morning. I got the buzzbait, he's got the popper because he smashed them on the popper like last year, which was probably the last time he went fishing on the kayaks, honestly. Anyways, all jokes aside, let's get to fishing. Well, guys, there's a ton of like bugs on the top of the water. So that's just like, as you can see, all these things busting over here. The bluegill are gonna be crushing those tiny little bugs, and the bass will be crushing those bluegill that are crushing the bugs. So it's a good time to use top, and something just busted over there. So it's looking like a good day for Topwater. And oh my gosh, they're jumping everywhere already. Let's just start fishing. It has also just rained a ton. Like the past like 3 days, it's probably rained like a combined of like 10 inches. And it's supposed to rain later today and the rest of the week. So these post-rain conditions might also help the bite a little bit or make it worse. I don't really know. Oh, there's carp. So they're not really crushing the Topwater as well as I'd hoped, but I'm gonna switch over to this little Texas rigged craw. Got a nice black and blue because this water is a little bit murky. After all this rain, of course, it really murkied things up over here. It's usually really clear. But we're gonna roll this around a little bit, see if that more subtle action intrigues the bass just a little bit more. Yo, you got a big one? Did you come off? Rip. Oh, rip. First bite of the morning though, on the good old popper. Kevin's got one. You better not lose this one.
All right, caught my first bass. It's about 12 pounds, as you can clearly see. Got it on the Texas rig with the neon tail. All right. See you later, little guy.
Yeah, at least you got one. I didn't catch anything. I haven't even got a bite, and you've already got like 10 bites.
Well, I missed 4 on the popper.
Yeah.
4 blow-ups. I had another little one, but it was even smaller than that. We just kind of took at it in front of the kayak.
I haven't seen anything but carp.
No, oh yeah, and a whole bunch of carp. I probably wasted a solid hour just chasing a school of carp.
All right, guys, I think it's only fair that I throw on the bat. I think it's time to move spots. I thought I had one, or it could have just been weeds, or it could have just been a bass. I mean, I guess we'll never know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop 5 days a week to catch this fish. That's a big one too, dude. What the heck? Yikes, chill out. Oh my gosh, it's a big one. Come here, mate. Ow. Yo, that is just rude.
Wait, did it pop off right at the last second and it set the hook?
Yeah, it popped off and set the hook in my freaking hand. That is just so disrespectful on like so many levels.
This is like a 3-pounder?
It was probably like 2.5, 3, yeah. I am so sad. It's been like 2 hours and that's my first bite. And I just freaking lost it. I was literally just about to grab it and then I grabbed the hook instead. Oh boy, it's been a rough day for sure. Well, guys, Kevin seems to be getting a lot of bites over there on the popper, but he's trash and can't connect. So maybe I should tie in a popper and show him how you really catch some fish on a popper. That's the goal. Probably gonna catch nothing. I was just about to say, look at those clouds. They're like waves. They look like big, long, fluffy marshmallows. That actually looks like, now I want some marshmallows. But those clouds do look amazing though, guys. For real though. You can look at clouds because I can't show you fish. So I'll show you some clouds actually.
No way, no way.
Wait, what the heck just happened? I don't even know what just happened. Dang it, why didn't I have the GoPro on? That was hilarious.
I got the view from my perspective. It was so funny. You're sitting there like, holy crap.
It's actually a decent one.
Not bad.
I'm about to get like 10 hooks in my hand though. Got him, dude. What the heck? Okay, story time. So Kevin was like, we were both sitting down just chilling, you know, eating some granola bars, refueling. And then Kevin says, watch this, I'm gonna catch one right now. And then as he was counting down, something actually popped at it. Thought it was a bluegill. I was like, I'm gonna go catch this bluegill. I just cast it, let it sit there, and just get smoked. Oh boy. Yeah, I was
sitting there laying back in your kayak, all relaxed.
I was laying down like about to take a nap. Oh, I was literally just saying how I wasn't catching anything today. I was like, I'll take a bluegill. I haven't caught anything, and then he just smoked it. This catch was just very funny, guys. I don't know what else to say. Unfortunately, I just don't like to be recording. But anyways, I appreciate the bite, bud. And see you later. Yeah, literally the 1 second of the day I don't, there's a bird's nest, there we go. The 1 second of the day I don't have my GoPro on. That's when something happens. I guess I'm actually, did show you how it's done in the popper.
That's one of my goals.
You hook them this time. Oh, that's a toad, dude.
It's barely hooked. I'm gonna lose it.
That's a big one, dude.
Ah, get him. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Ooh. Oh yeah, that was probably the best fish landing ever recorded.
Is that your biggest bass of the year?
Well, let's see. I caught the other one that was like a 2. Probably.
Yeah, it's definitely like close to 3. I mean, if you want to get a weight, you can. Guess, bold prediction, 214. Would you look at that?
I think you fish too much.
I do fish too much. That's okay.
Actually, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that is a good thing. Biggest bass of the year. All right.
There he goes, nice and slow. Yeah, that bass its jaw was crooked. Like normally it's kind of flat like that. His jaw was just pieced away, like half of it was gone. And then if you looked inside of his gut, he had like red scars, and yeah, I don't know how that bass is still alive.
He's a trooper. It looks pretty good over here. Might as well give it a go. What in the world? That was like right. Rip. Well, we're gonna let this little guy go. That's Kevin's fish because he's a little bit bloody. So there he goes. I'm not too sure how this guy's bleeding from a popper bite that was like in the front of his mouth. Yeah, anyways, he'll be okay. It's important to let a fish go if it's bleeding as quick as possible so that it can be stress-free and help its body heal.
And let them live their life more joyously and more happy.
Oh my gosh, right next to my kayak now. Cheese and rice. That's a decent smallie, dude. He's barely hooked though. Jeez, and what is wrong with these fish?
It's like, I'm not gonna strike until the last minute.
It scared me. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah. I'm gonna come grab my camera though. Come here, mate. It doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be. What are you doing? Just calm down. It doesn't have to be this way. We can be friends. I guarantee you'll like being my friend. I'll put more hooks in you. Come here. Got him, dude. That's a big smallie. What the heck? I don't even know what's going on today, guys. These bites are so strange. It's not even hooked in his mouth. It was just out here. Oh boy. That was so unexpected. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. We just got another bite right at the yak. That's a beautiful smallmouth. Look at this though. His lip is destroyed. Like, I feel bad. Someone did some mean stuff to him. Although I didn't rip his lip. At least I don't think. I didn't catch really that much smallmouth this year, but anyways, beautiful fish, great strike. Very entertaining that it just blew up right at my kayak. It's so sweet. Whew, probably like 2.5 pounds. Probably 2. Should I do a guess and see if I get it right this time? I might have to. I'm saying 212. 2 pounds 9 ounces. It wasn't quite as perfect as the last guess, but it was pretty close. Anyways, we're gonna let this nice little bronzy go. All right, bud. Have a great day. There he goes. Just need a little bit of a revive in there. Just top water on this lake just works better than submerged baits.
I know, it's weird.
Oh my gosh, I just freaking had one. As I was talking about how top water baits are better. He didn't really bite it. I just felt a weight pulling and then there was a splash. So he probably just very subtly sucked it down. But rip. We're fishing in the middle of absolutely nowhere. We were kayaking back and I was like, huh, this looks like a decent spot. And now we're just hammering them over here. Like a science gen ed. Why the frick do I need a science gen ed if I'm going into business? Oh, I have a fish. What the heck, dude? I don't even, why do we keep losing everything? Yeah, why do I need a science gen ed going into business? Just talking about college guys, and that fish just wanted to come up and intervene, and I didn't catch him. That actually seemed like a big one too, I'm not gonna lie. But he tangled up my rod. How'd he tangle up my freaking rod? All right, how'd I get a knot in my rod? Not my rod, my line. I have to buy a turtle lure. Well, good thing poppers floats. Yeah, it definitely got caught on that knot in my line, which is why you don't leave knots in your line, guys. But I didn't want to cut the line so I wouldn't lose lose my line. But now I just lost like twice as much as I would have lost if I would just cut it. Or probably more than that. So moral of the story, make sure there's no knots or kinks in your line, because it's just gonna hurt you in the end. And that could have like made me lose a big fish. So just retie, just retie. Oh, right at the kayak again, dude. What the heck? That's a tank. Dude, that's literally a freaking like, that's a tank, dude. Oh my gosh, that's a big one. I'm not gonna say that's a freaking 4-pounder, but it's a big one, and it better not come off because I need a weight on this big one. That literally is a huge fish. Oh my gosh. Come here, mate. Come here. Come here. Oh my gosh. Cheese and rice, that's a big bass, dude. That's easily 3 pounds. What the heck? Oh my gosh, look at the size of that bass, guys. That's a tank. My guess is like 3.9. Like, this is a big one. 3 pounds, 15 ounces. I gotta weigh it again. It went up to 4.2 and I thought it was about to be 4.2. 3 pounds, 15 ounces. Regardless, guys, that's a big bass. Basically call that thing a 4-pounder, but look at the size of that one. What a beautiful fish. I needed to beat Danny. His was 4 pounds, but no, 3.15. Just saying, guys, if I ever got a 4.15 and it wasn't 5 pounds, I would legit, you'd see me cry. I'm not even gonna lie. But what a beautiful fish to catch on the popper. I can't even talk. It's just amazing. One last look at this absolute behemoth of a bass. Just such a beautiful looking fish. What a big one. Did not expect to catch this big one today. Just depending, this day was like not going very well, but it definitely turned around for the better. When he's ready, he'll go. What a big bass. That is my biggest bass ever on Topwater, and also my biggest bass ever at Walled Lake. My previous one was a 3.14, so that beat it by 1 ounce. Oh, biggest largemouth. I caught a 4-pound smallie. All right, guys, we're having a debate right now. I think I caught 3 bass. He says I caught 4 at least. Well, I mean, you guys will know, and I'll know after. But right now, we'll see who's right. And whoever is right gets nothing. They just get to be right. All right, last cast. 3, 2, 1. And we just crossed. I'm gonna need to get new hooks for this popper though. Like, that's completely bent out. Anyways, catch you on the flip side. Well, guys, I've now made it back home here. And a little breakdown on the day. Honestly, it did not go as expected. When we started off the day, it was really, really slow. Kevin had like that one little bass, and it was like 3-4 hours with nothing. And then out of nowhere, we just found that random spot out of like, well, we were kayaking back. We weren't even planning on fishing there. And I just saw some nice high weeds, and I was like, dude, we might as well just try this. And that's where we ended up catching the bulk of our fish today. In like the last like 30-40 minutes of fishing, we caught like basically everything minus like 1 or 2 or something. I don't really know how much it was, but crazy turn of events. Had some weird blowups right next to the kayak, which was really, really weird. They usually don't eat that close to the kayak at all. But anyways, fun video. Caught that almost 4-pounder, 3.15. Just gonna call it a 4-pounder anyways. A lot of fun catching them on Topwater. Like, is there anything better than Topwater bites? I've been saying that a lot in the last recent videos, because I think I filmed like a lot of Topwater videos. I hope you guys enjoyed those Topwater videos, and if you did, be sure to leave a fat thumbs up And as always, stay tuned till next time on Bass Bros.